Let me ask y'all a question. Do you believe in yourself? Do you? Do you have any belief in your capabilities as a man? Or are you waiting for other people to believe in you? Are you waiting for people to believe in the vision that you have for your life? Are you waiting for people to come and support every move you make in your life? I'm here to tell you guys that you need to stop waiting for those people. Because guess what? They're not going to come and support you. Not your family, not your friends, not your peers, nobody. Because we live in a very selfish world. Yes. A very vain, judgmental world where people are just looking out for themselves. People like to be judgmental towards other people's life and what they got going on. A lot of jealousies lurking in these streets. A lot of jealousy is lingering in the environment. So I'm here to tell you, waiting for their support, it's like beating a dead horse. It's like waiting for their support is like trying to turn a modern woman into a housewife in 2023. You're not going to get it. No matter how many things, no matter how much good things you do in life, no matter how many times you do things that are right, how many times you do the right thing, it's not going to matter. You cannot wait for people to come and support your vision for what you have for your life. See, what you have in store for your life, the vision, the plan, that's between you and the Most High. There's nobody else that's going to share your dream, share your plans with you. Because your plans are your plans only. Most people don't care what you have in store for your life. They don't care. A lot of people are just going to act like, or just going to downplay your goals. Right? You're simply just waiting for people to come downplay your goals and try to tell you that's impossible, to try to talk you out of it. That's all you're going to hear. Or at the very least, people are going to pretend and act as if they're happy for you, which in reality, they're not. They're not happy for you. Ain't nobody really trying to see you win. I'll tell you right now, in my life, I'm not waiting for no support. I'm not waiting for nobody to believe in me. You see, you got to get to a point in your life where you believe in yourself so much, you don't care if the next man believe in you or not. You don't care if ain't nobody believe in you. All it matters is that you believe in yourself. That's all that matters. Are you supporting you? Do you believe in you? Do you believe in your own capabilities? See, that's the question. That's what you should concern yourself with. Stop worrying about it if other people are going to like what you're doing. If you're worried about what other people are going to like about what you're doing, you already lost the battle. If you're worried about what other people, if you're worried about people liking what you're doing in your life, liking what you got going on in your life, you already lost. You already lost. Because you're seeking for validation. Stop waiting for people to talk nice to you. Stop waiting for people to validate you and give you all these compliments. Stop waiting for their validation. Stop waiting for it. Put in the work, take action, do what you have to do to get to the next level. Stop focusing on people's approval of what you're doing, because that's how you lose track. That's how you lose progress. That's how you get stuck in a hole, because you're too focused on what people have to say. You're too focused and too preoccupied on the opinions of others, while their opinions don't really matter. Their opinions are irrelevant to what you think, to what you truly believe about yourself. That has way more merit than what the rest of the world got to say, than what your family, your friends, your peers got to say, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever. Why are you doing it for them when really they don't care? When, to be honest with you, they don't want to see you win. They're not interested in seeing you win and you overcoming the odds. They don't care. They just mad because they couldn't do what you're set out to do. They know it. So all I'm telling you in this video, the goals and the plans you have for your life, keep that shit to yourself. Keep that between you and Christ. Don't try to prove something to the world. Don't try to seek their validation of it, their approval of it. Guess what? Their approval don't matter. Them believing in you doesn't matter. And guess what? Them supporting you doesn't matter. A lot of people get discouraged when there's nobody supporting their goals. Nobody support the business. Nobody is believing in them. They get discouraged and they stop trying. They give up on the mission because there's nobody supporting, there's nobody believing in them. You cannot allow a lack of support system in your life to discourage you. You cannot allow people's lack of belief in you to discourage you, because that is part of the journey. That is part of winning. Is people not believing in you? Is people not supporting you when you need their support? But it's not there. What are you going to do in that moment? What are you going to do then when there is no support? Are you going to give up? Are you going to quit? Are you going to just throw in the towel? Like, that's when you're going to be tested the most. That's when you're going to be tested the most. When there is no support. When there is nobody in your life that really believes in you. Everybody's shutting down your goals. Everybody thinks that you're not going anywhere in your life. People already dismissing you. You see, that's the type of position you want to be in. Because when the time comes, it's going to be time to fake them all out and to prove them wrong. That puts you in a position to prove those people wrong, prove your doubters wrong, prove your haters wrong. Because somebody that got all the lovers in the world and no haters, guess what? They doing it wrong. They're not official. They care too much about what other people got to say. And guess what? They're going to easily crash out because they have all the support in the world. See, sometimes having a lot of support is not always a good thing, because you don't know, you're not going to know how to really fight and really work when there is no support, when there is nobody that believes in you. You're not going to know how to overcome that challenge, because that is a challenge in itself. When you have no support and nobody believing in you, that's a challenge within itself. That's the stuff that makes you a stronger person. That's what builds that mental toughness, right? That tests your resolve, and you need that to test your resolve. Because victory is a lot sweeter in life when you had to really work for it, and when your back was up against the wall and nobody was there with you through the trenches. It feels a lot better knowing that you got the W through all the adversity, through all the, all the obstacles that was put in front of you. And you did it without their support and without them believing in you. And see, they can't come back around you, but they will try to, but they won't, because there is no place for people like them, who do not believe in you, who do not support you. They have no place in your table once you're up here. So that being said, make sure you have a strong belief in yourself. Get to that point where them believing in you is not required. Get to a point where their support is not required. Don't allow a lack of support system or a lack of people believing in you. Don't allow that to discourage you from getting further in your life, from chasing that goal, from pursuing the mission. So that being said, this is Mr. Solo Dolo. Like for the algorithm, subscribe if you are new, and I'm out. Peace.